What's up, people?
Digital Planets, Rebirth of Slick. We didn't write it. We just listened to it. Huh.
Today's been a good day to listen to music.
Oh, more than a good day. Wow. I cannot tell you, y'all. Very soon, we're about to have our own music, our own beginning, and it's going to be nice because we worked very hard. And of course, like I said, VR hats. We worked very hard to get to this point. And the thing that I want everybody to understand, and I want everybody to really pay attention to, reason why tonight's segment is going to be special to me, because it's what you learn in life that really carries you to the next phases of your life. Is when you become a child to a young adult to an adult, and you grow into a older person. And sometimes when you sit here and you think about the things that goes on in your life, you really don't understand why it's happening to you. So before I get into all this and I tie everything in for you, first I want to say happy birthday to a good person that I met in one of my roots, Chris Ford. Happy birthday to you, dog. Y'all also heard that James Ingram, R&B singer, he died at 66 this week.
Really?
Yeah. And also, they're now charging that Richmond mom who killed her husband while the kids were inside. They're going to charge her with first-degree murder. Now, that being said, did y'all know that in this vortex weather that we just had for these 2 days, this is from the New York Post, a FedEx worker froze to death outside in Illinois at the delivery hub. That means he stood outside too long. If something like that happens to you.
Well, they have one in a college too.
Did they?
At a college, one of the boys was outside and he froze in a college.
That's
called a flash. What was it? Flash freeze.
We're
now in a flash freeze.
Y'all remember that movie? What was that movie? Not A Perfect Storm, but the one with Dennis Quaid, and that storm came through.
2012.
That wasn't 2012. We'll look at it later. Don't worry. You save your tonsils for the moon landing next week. Yeah, that debate's going to happen, y'all.
The day after tomorrow.
Thank you. The day after tomorrow. Yeah, you better have some information. Look, y'all, debate is next weekend between me and Overlord over there.
It won't be me because I probably won't be here, so I'm not worried about it.
You should be.
I'm not getting that debate. I'm just going to watch what happens.
I ain't gonna even bring no notes, y'all. I'm gonna have all the information I need, but Overlord over there probably got a encyclopedia of a folder of knowledge from the galaxies about the moon.
All you gotta do is ask Siri's and Google and all this.
I ain't asking Siri nothing. I'll say Siri. Overlord here wants to know that how far is the moon. That's all I need to know. Anyway, and also, guys, I wrote down Saturday, March 2nd. On 2019, I'm going to be in Winchester. What I probably might do is upload the show, and then that way y'all have it. And then the show I'm going to, I'm gonna present it to y'all and upload it. You know what I'm doing with this. Anyway,
upload it and show y'all what it was all about.
That's what I got said.
I'm telling you, if you ask them like that, you might not make it there.
Anyway, because y'all ain't got nothing. Did y'all catch Ralph Northam, where is I don't care. I'm not good with names. Anyway, did y'all catch this guy talk? Look, y'all, personally, I don't really care. This was 1984. And I'm pretty sure if he hate blacks, he's going to keep it under his breath because he's now governor. Who cares? Anyway, I'm moving on. Let me tell you something, y'all. And this is what I'm going to get at for the last few minutes of the show. I've had a revelation, not because of the Lord or anything. It's because for the first time in my life, I've walked into a crossroad. Except for this crossroad, when I walked to the point where I was walking into it because no longer did I see danger signs. No longer did I say take the easy way out. No longer did it say anything. This road was light. And it was so bright that I decided to walk in this path and leave everything behind. What I'm getting at is this. There is a God. You have to be adult enough to understand that. When you put things in front of you that is beyond your understanding, then you will understand that life gets easier with knowledge, restraint, understanding, and everything you believe that your parents did not teach you or they did teach you. To understand something like this, which means is for the first time in my life, I'm no longer cuffed by my past. For the first time in my life, I'm no longer being guilty about the things that happened to me in my past, because guilt is a useless emotion. And when you sit there and understand what that means, then you understand what I'm talking about. Because for the first time in my life, as I'm sitting here and doing this every Saturday, every Tuesday, and soon we're going to add more shows where I'm busting my tail to do this for you, is because I'm tired of watching kids getting beat up early in life and they had no opportunity to strive because they've been held down by people, by their past, by their living conditions, because they're poor, because they're black or white, whatever. This is why
they had somebody that kept bringing them down.
Always
until
reminding
they
you.
wouldn't mount to anything.
Right.
Or you can't do it. And it's not just a partner or parents. It could be friends.
Yeah.
Sometimes people don't want you to succeed.
Yeah.
And the problem is when you finally walk away from it and go, you know what? I can succeed. I can make a difference. And I'm going to do what I want to do. I'm not worried about what the other person thinks.
That's right.
I care less what that other person thinks. It's my life. And nobody's going to rule it.
That's right. Does a rapist always remind you that he rapes you? No. Does a murderer always remind you that he murdered you? No. Guys, the only thing that you need to worry about is yourself.
You don't forget the past, but
You
you
learn
learn
from
from the past.
You learn from it. I'm telling you, man. Every day, this is the way I heal. And for the first time in my life, I healed from the bottom up, not the top down, the bottom up. Why? Because my feet always kept walking on eggshells. Now my feet is walking on concrete and soon gold.
Well, if you have to be with people that make you walk on eggshells, then you shouldn't be with that person.
That's why I
if
live
you're
alone.
not happy with that person, you should be with that person.
That's why I'm not in a relationship. People,
what you gotta do.
I love three things in life. I love God, I love my kids, then I love myself. Then I love my friends, then I love my family. It doesn't matter which way you put that, but God is first, second is my children, third is me. So to that note, spiritual brothers and sisters, we love you. We see you on YouTube Tuesday. Bing-a-ling-a-ling-a-ling-a-ling-a-ling-a-ling.